On this episode, we're taking a look at and doing a tasting review of Lagrimas Del Valle Tequila Blanco right here on the Tequila Hombre. Coming up next. Hello and welcome to this episode of the Tequila Hombre, where today we're going to be taking a look at and doing a tasting review of Lagrimas Del Valle Blanco. This batch is the El Chiqueño batch, and we'll go over the details on the fields and stuff like that here when we talk about the production. But let's talk a little bit about this brand and what this brand is all about. Okay, Lagrimas Del Valle is owned by a company called Altamar Brands. They have other brands that they do with whiskeys and other spirits, but they also have another tequila line that they offer as well, called Ovella, which is out of Cofradia. We'll talk about Ovella in another episode when I talk about some budget brand options. Now, this one they came out with, and they're basically kind of duplicating what Ocho does, where they want to show off terroir. They want to show off how terroir affects tequila, except they're focusing mostly, or all right now, on the Valle, on the valley area of tequila versus the Los Altos region, which is the highlands, which is where Ocho harvests their agave. These are all single estate agave. The first batch they did was Palo Verde, and now they're doing this one, which is El Chiqueño, and so that's the one we're gonna review today. Is the El Chiqueño, which is the newest batch that just recently came out. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get into the review. Let's take a look at this puppy. All right, so this tequila is made out of NOM 1123, which is Cascoine, and it is made right. Just to, they make everything right at Cascoine. They have very good tequilas that come out of Cascoine, so I'm hoping this one lives up to the hype that it's had, where people have been talking about it. I know they threw everything at this. They used roller mill in Tahona. They used wood and stainless steel fermentation tanks. They did one tank with fiber, the other tank without. They just did a bunch of stuff in making this and hoping to provide the best possible flavor profile. So we'll see what I think about this. I did purchase this bottle. I bought it in fermented still, and I think it was like $64.99 or something like that for the bottle. Off the top of my head, I don't remember exactly, but looking at this in the glass, it coats the glass beautifully. You just saw it break there. It didn't hold on for as long as I thought it would. Let's see. It does look like it has a viscous mouthfeel to it. It coats the glass, legs and tears are coming, and then it just all of a sudden breaks right there. So these pearls on the glass, it looks good. And then looking at the tequila itself, crystal clear, little hints of silver dashing through, which is just light reflecting. There's not actually silver in it. So, but looks really good. Looks crystal clear. Nothing wrong with that. All right, let's see what we get on the nose on this. Definitely nice hints of cooked agave, cinnamon, and baking spices. Very mineral notes coming through on it too. Little grassy, herby, herbal notes as well. It smells good. It smells good. I do pick up a lot of the cooked agave forward, so the cinnamon and baking spices. Definitely smells enjoyable. So it smells like it's going to be good so far. All right, let's see what we get on the mouthfeel. I have not had any tequila. This is the first sip of tequila, so I'm going to acclimate my mouth first to 45% alcohol by volume. So this is a higher proof Blanco. Get on my mouth acclimating. All right. Now that everything is settled a little bit, let's get into the tasting portion and see what we get. Definitely has a nice mouthfeel to it. Nice fiskiness that covers the mouth, coats the mouth well. Definitely get a lot of nice cinnamon and baking spices and cooked agave up front. Definitely some heat present on this one. But for me, the flavor profile on it, it goes from the cinnamon and baking spices into more of a grassy note that follows it for me next. And then it kind of dissipates. It stops. It doesn't, the flavor profile doesn't last very long. There's still a considerable amount of heat to it. More than I've gotten from other 45% or higher high proof Blancos. I get the cinnamon and baking spices. There is some anise and pepper that come through on this as well. That heat just kind of sits there, which I don't mind the heat. This is a little hotter than I typically find some in 45, 50%, 55s that I like. It's good. There's definitely nothing wrong with it. The hype leaves me wanting more, expecting more. The hype that I've seen for it. I think it's good. I don't think it's great. I don't think it's amazing. I don't think it's something that I think everybody should run out and grab. But if you've been thinking about getting it and want it, definitely try it. It's good. It's just for me, it falls short on some of the other high proof Blancos and stuff that are out now. So I give it a low 4 agave. I recommend it. It's good. I'd probably push it more like a 3.6 versus a 4. It's good. It's not great. I was expecting a little bit more. It doesn't, for me, it doesn't reach the level of like Ocho, which also does the terroir thing. I think Ocho is outstanding. This one for me falls short, but it's definitely good. So if you're looking for a good tequila or we're wondering whether you should buy it or not, definitely pick it up. It's not horrible. But for me, there's other high proof Blancos out there that I would prefer more. Well, there you go. If you like the information I shared in this video, make sure you click the thumbs up and give me a like for sharing this information and doing this review for you. If you're new to the channel, bienvenido, welcome. Hopefully you enjoyed the content. And if so, we'd love to have you subscribe and click the notification bell next to it so you get notified every time I post a new tequila review or do a live Q&A or live event, because we're going to be doing some really cool live events here in the future. And we'd love to have you participate, be part of it, comment, and let us know what you think about the videos as well as the content. And like I always say, life is too short to drink bad tequila, so keep watching my reviews and my videos and listen to what I say and try what I recommend, and you'll be in great shape. And that includes Lagrimas Del Valle. Salud. Bye, guys.